Welcome to Costa Rica. Potros FC traveling in their first preseason match here at the Centro De Alto Rendimiento facilities for Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. Potros FC will be taking on Liga Alajuelense's reserve team today. We see the starting lineup for Potros FC on your screen. We will be back to bring you the action in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Potros FC's YouTube channel. I'm Christopher Uranga, traveling with Potros FC here in Costa Rica, Alajuela, Costa Rica, in the Centro De Alto Rendimiento facilities for Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. Today, Potros FC traveling on the preseason tour, the first of 3 international friendlies against professional clubs here in Costa Rica. Today, taking on one of the most historical and one of the most successful clubs, Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. They're going to be facing their U21 and reserve squad today. First team will be in action later today in the Campeón de Campeones against Saprissa. Liga Deportiva Alajuelense's first team was runner-ups of the Costa Rican First Division, has had success in CONCACAF Champions, one of the most successful clubs out of Central America in CONCACAF, and Potros FC has the honor to be hosted by them to this preseason tour for the next few days here in Costa Rica. After 12 hours of traveling overnight, they now arrive in Costa Rica ready to put their skills to the test here today in the CAR, Centro De Alto Rendimiento. So as the players get ready, let's look at the starting lineups for Potros FC. We've seen them come up on the screen a couple times. Let's take a look at them once again and look at who's going to be starting this match. In goal, none other than Cameron Verona will be getting the start. In defense, Sebastian Ramirez, Benjamin Oranga, Alan Hernandez, and Darnell Tinker will be in the starting lineup. Some long-time servants of the club there in the squad today. In the midfield, Dylan McClune starts alongside Jarvis Mattis, Spencer Van Buskirk, and Augusto Del Rio. And up top, Mark Vinol, all-time leading goal scorer for the club, wearing the captain band to start today alongside Lucas Pegorer. So it's going to be a good matchup here. We're looking for a good opportunity for these Potros FC players to showcase their ability in front of some of the top clubs in Costa Rica. Today they take on the reserve squad of Liga Deportiva Alajuelense, going to be in red and black, Potros FC in all white. We will see the team start to line up in just a second. But this is the first of 3 matches in Costa Rica as Potros FC prepares for the upcoming fall season. And in addition, players looking to try to showcase their ability in front of some top clubs. So today, Alajuelense. Tomorrow, Potros FC will travel to the Estadio Polimetro de Belén to take on the second division squad Escorpiones de Belén, who finished just shy of promotion in the last season, falling in the semifinals of the tournament. And then on Saturday, they will travel a few hours to the east to take on Limón Black Stars out of Limón, Costa Rica. They were the top finishing team in the second division, but did not get past the first round of the promotion playoff. But it will be a really good challenge for Potros FC, taking on 3 professional clubs in Costa Rica, getting prepared for the next season over the next 5 days. The first challenge in front of them today. On the bench today, Oli Nuegbo, Pedro Valenzuela, Chris Johnson, Fernando Canedo, Alessandro Polania, Kevin Cerecero, They will all be looking to get some minutes today in this game. Led by head coach Ignacio Macis, returning to his former club, Alajuelense, where he used to coach in the reserve squads, now comes back to face them in this preseason match. So as we get ready for kickoff, thank you for joining us on this really nice day. It's around 80 degrees Fahrenheit here in Costa Rica. A cloudy day with some winds, not too hot. Maybe some rain later on. We'll see if there's any precipitation, but so far it's been a really good weather and a really nice grass pitch in front of us. And also on the bench today is Bobby Pomeran. Forgot to mention him earlier, but he will also be an option off of the bench. Alajuelense will have the starting kickoff going from left to right on your screen in red and black. Potros in all white, defending the right side of your screen, attacking towards the left. A few seconds to go as we wait for the starting kickoff whistle. And we are underway here at the Centro De Alto Rendimiento. Liga Deportiva Alajuelense starting us off, moving the ball in the back. Good opportunity here for Potros, getting some exposure in front of one of Costa Rica's top clubs in a really nice world-class facility. This is one of 6 pitches. Quick pressure from Potros, forcing a corner kick early on. But it looks like it will be a corner kick. Spencer Van Buskirk sets up to take it, getting some players forward. To the front post, bounces in front. Looks like it came off of a Alajuelense player. But nobody from Potros on the back post able to make anything of it. But they will get another chance here from the corner kick. McClune and Del Rio are going to line up together. They're going to have to restart it due to the distance from the players being too close from the Alajuelense players. It's got to be 10 yards away. Cross coming in from Del Rio. Looking for Uranga, couldn't get ahead to it. Comes back to Del Rio on the far side. His touchback is picked out by an Alajuelense player, and they're going to have a quick counterattack here. But it can't find a teammate. It's going to be a throw-in for Potros. On the far side, Ramirez going to be here. McClune. Now Tinker getting a touch. Ball played wide to Ramirez. Only one center referee here today. No assistant referee. So those plays near the touchline are going to be most likely let go if it's not an obvious out of bounds. So we'll see if players can take advantage. Same thing with the offside calls. If they're close calls, they may not get called even if they are offside. So it's going to change the dynamic of this game a little bit. Defenders are not going to be able to step up too high at the risk of getting caught behind without an offside call. But as this is a preseason friendly, it is a preparation match for both squads. Players from the Alajuelense reserves, U21s, trying to find their way into the first team, trying to get their professional career started. Potros FC in a similar situation, trying to prove themselves against some top clubs, top talent, trying to break into the professional game as well. One back by Mattis there in the midfield. He has some space in front of him. He's trying to take it himself. Gets it onto his right foot in a tight angle, but the shot is saved by the goalkeeper. So first good opportunity of the game there, coming from Jarvis Mattis after winning the ball back in the midfield. Here's Potros. Wins a throw-in. McClune wins the throw-in off of the Alajuelense player. Let's see. The opportunity from Mattis once again as they get ready to take this throw-in. We can see as Alajuelense tried to play through the middle, a little bit of a heavy touch, and Mattis was on it, won it back, found some space in front of him, took it himself, got into the box, but the shot was on target, wasn't able to get it more than just that. So play back underway. Attack here from Alajuelense, getting players forward. Ball played wide, a cross coming in. Not a good clearance from Uranga, falls to the forward. Tries to get a shot by Hernandez, is there to block in. The rebound comes off the crossbar. And there goes a chance for Alajuelense early on. A couple of missed clearances. A block eventually ends up in a goal kick. Let's see that one more time. As that cross came in, just miscleared by Uranga. Went between his legs. Hernandez did well to block that shot. The next one-time volley off the crossbar. Really good opportunity there from Alajuelense, but nothing still to show for it. Still 0-0 as we continue in this match. 5 minutes gone. Pegura picks that one up. He has Bino in front of him. Goes wide to Van Buskirk. Will he be able to get to it? Has two defenders sliding in cleanly, and they'll win a throw-in. So quick counter-attacking opportunities here, but you can see the athleticism from the Alajuelense players to get back quickly and cut it out. Here's McClune with the ball. Loses it, and now Alajuelense going forward. Elects to go back to the center backs, and they're going to take their time playing through the midfield, looking for opportunities to get forward and try to get wide. Here at the car facility for Alajuelense, the fields are very wide. Not something that is as common in the UPSL, these wide pitches. So something that Potros will have to adjust to from what they're used to. They'll have a lot more space in the midfield if they use it properly. Here Verona's on the ball, looking to play wide to Ramirez, and that's a good use of the extra width, but the touch was not enough to keep possession, and Alajuelense will win it back and restart back to their goalkeeper. Ball played through the midfield. Matt is trying to get back, but not able to get a touch on it. Now a quick attack from the winger, but can't keep it in play. Chance here from Alajuelense. Played to the edge of the box. A shot there, but too high. And it will be a goal kick. But another opportunity there. You can see the quickness in the transitions from Alajuelense when they get into that final third. How quickly they're able to get it wide and create chances by playing it in through the middle. No players from Potros there quick enough to put it down. Goal kick played quickly to McClune. Had pressure and was forced to play the ball out of bounds. And now Alajuelense on the front foot. Ball played back in. Again, there's a lot of space in the midfield. So and now Van Buskirk on the ball, trying to find support. Finds McClune, who's able to turn, tries to get it wide to Ramirez. Now Mattis, but continuous pressure from Alajuelense. Now McClune trying to switch it out. Here's Van Buskirk with some space. A good first touch to buy himself some time. Looking to find a player in front of him. Has to go back to Ramirez instead. Now Mattis. And Van Buskirk once again. Taking their time to go forward. Now finding Del Rio. Can he create anything? Gets it wide to Pegador. Gets past one, but can't get past the second one as the ball's picked out by the outside back for Alajuelense. Now looking for chances of their own to get forward, but forced to go back after the pressure from Potros. Ball played over the top. Tinker chasing down. A good touch in front with the space in front. Looking to get it to the forward, but Verona quick off his line to pick that one out. Here's Uranga on the ball. Playing through the lines, finding Mattis. Quickly gets it wide to Ramirez. Back to Mattis. They get past the first line of pressure. Can they get past the second line? Looking for Vino, making the run forward, but the line of defense for Alajuelense was very well structured and did not allow any space for Vino. Long ball played over the top, a chance here. And a great save there from Verona. And that 1v1 opportunity. Played quickly to McClune. Ben Buskirk. Tinker trying to find a teammate. Finds Pegador, tries to flick it on, but not enough on it. Ten minutes gone. You can see how well structured the Alajuelense team is and how well coached they are coming out of one of the top clubs. A good tackle there from Mattis to break off the attack, but it goes to Alajuelense player who now they're going to try to come down this right hand side. They keep it in 1v1 with Tinker, gets his cross in but doesn't find a teammate, and it will be a goal kick for Potros. Let's take a look at that save from Verona on that 1v1 chance a couple minutes ago, as the ball was played over the top right in between Hernandez and Uranga. Forward was able to get to Uranga, put him a little bit off balance, wasn't able to get as clean as a touch as he wanted to, tried to flick it around Verona. Verona got his hand to it, keeping the score level so far. Now Verona will elect to go long, pushing the players up. Header won by Alajuelense. Now Uranga's going to have some work to do, but ball played forward into the box, into Verona's hands. Rolled out to McClune. Now Van Buskirk and McClune connecting with each other. Mattis getting involved. And we will get the first foul of the game. Called against Pegador and played quickly by Del Rio, looking for Vino, but it was enough pressure to win a throw-in deep in the half. Bit of a half chance there. McClune losing the ball again in the midfield. Van Buskirk doing well to win it back. Has some space in front of him. Tries to get it through to Pegador. Has pressure. Has support from Vino. Here's Vino. Trying to find Del Rio, but had too many red players around him. Alan Hernandez picking up the ball that bounced behind Uranga, but only can run out of bounds, and now Alajuelense back in possession. Quick pressure from Tinker, forcing Alajuelense player back. Eventually finds the winger. Using his athleticism to get forward, finds a teammate in the middle. Left all by himself. And now it's going to be a perfect pass forward, a perfect cross in. Finding the back post and a shot into the back post. Just an excellent play there from Alajuelense to get the first goal of the match. Just a textbook play there. The perfect run forward. finds the player in the middle, plays it back out wide, a cross right to the back post, and a volley into the first post. Let's say that one once again as the ball was played wide. An excellent cross to the back post. The player unmarked, Tinker not following his man close enough, and an easy finish to the back post. So simple play from the Alajuelense players. And a nice finish in a tight angle with a lot of space and time to make that finish. So 1-0 for Alajuelense here in the Centro De Alto Rendimiento facilities. The goal scorer was Padilla. Potros back into possession. Started the game a little strong with some pressure. Hasn't been able to find a rhythm since then. Here's Mattis on the ball. Trying to get it forward to Ramirez, but headed out by the defender, and they win a corner kick. Corner kick coming in from Del Rio. Headed up by Alajuelense, and the goalkeeper calls that one and gets his hands onto it safely. You can see the quickness from the Alajuelense players, how quickly they make decisions. The players always in the right positions to give support. Again, this is the reserve squad and the U21 squad of the Alajuelense's first team, who wore the Clausura 2024 Runner Ups. They will be playing tonight against Saprissa in the Campeón de Campeones tournament. One of the country's most decorated clubs with 30 league championships. So these players are part of an organization that's going to keep them well trained. Cross coming in here. Tinker on the front post. Tries to get a clearance, but doesn't get the cleanest of contacts on it, but does win a goal kick coming off of the Alajuelense pressure. Played in quick. Here's Hernandez on the ball. Played wide to Tinker. Hernandez again. The pressure from Alajuelense forcing Hernandez to play long. Ramirez gets to it, flicks it over, but can't keep control. And now Alajuelense with the possession once again. One back by Mattis. Here's Del Rio. Has a lot of pressure. Pressure continuing. Uranga still some work to do. Has to go all the way back to Verona. And eventually played out of bounds. So the pressure from Alajuelense, too much for Potros. Just forced to go back all the way to the keeper and eventually playing out of bounds. Play continues here. Here's Pegor. Wins the throw-in. Pressure continuing from Alajuelense in the final third of Potros. Potros having a difficult time playing out high pressure from the Alajuelense players, making it difficult to exploit any spaces. Here's Darinho on the ball. Now Van Buskirk taking his time, looking for options. Goes to Oranga. The lines of Alajuelense very well defined. Del Rio controlling the ball. He's fouled, but plays allowed to continue. Still has some pressure, looking for options. Eventually finds Van Buskirk. And now Del Rio once again, finding McClune. McClune looking for Darinho. Darinho leaves it. Tinker onto it. The tackle from Alajuelense. And it's going to be a corner kick for Potros. Van Buskirk coming over to take it. So a little bit better play there from Potros. Able to get a corner kick out of it. But the intensity from the Alajuelense players still making it difficult. Here comes a chance on the corner kick. Cross coming in from Van Buskirk to the front post. Oranga tries to flick it on, but eventually cleared. Chance for a counterattack here. Del Rio's going to get to it. But a foul called. So nothing will come from it. Ball played through the lines very well and easily turned. Now a chance to put a cross in, but Ramirez read the cut. But you can see the difference so far, how they're able to cut the lines and have space to turn. Ball played in. And a handball called on McClune. Free kick opportunity here as Alajuelense will push some players forward. Ball played short, a 2v1 situation against Ramirez. Cross coming into the back post once again, but this time it was just a little bit too high. But kept into play. Calm play, moving the ball around the back. Still have players forward. If they can get the ball forward, they could have a chance. Ball played in, but Hernandez reads it. Now Tinker with some pressure, but his pass is too far away from Darinho. A 1-2 on that left-hand side for Alajuelense, where they created the first goal. Again, this time cross comes in, but into the hands of Verona. So not able to capitalize that time, but you can see a lot of chances coming from that left-hand side. A 2v1 against Ramirez. Finding difficulty to pick out those wide areas as the field is wider. A little bit of a disconnect between the players as they try to play out. But that's what this preseason friendlies are for. It's to play against really well-organized opponents, traveling overseas to face these kinds of teams that are very well-organized, helping Potros prepare for their season. Regular season champions of the UPSL Georgia division. Looking to try to take it one step further in this next season. And trying to do better in the playoffs as they go forward. They did win their first UPSL title in this last season, but fell short in the semifinals against Atlanta United's academy. Atlanta United, a professional club who has played against Alajuelense in the professional level in the first team for the senior league teams. Play continues as Van Buskirk looks to connect with Darinho. His touch is a little too heavy, and the pressure from Alajuelense done very well. They compact the field so well when they defend. Make it very difficult for Potros to get any chances of shots away from the center of the pitch. You can see the intensity of the pressure, winning the ball back right away. But that press was just a little too heavy. Matt is trying to find something, but again, runs right into pressure. Not able to connect. A long ball over the top, finds the left back, getting forward. Three targets in the middle. Cross comes in, hits off Uranga, and then a tight angle. The shot is put wide. Another opportunity from Alajuelense. Again, coming from that left-hand side is the long switch. Went over Ramirez. He wasn't able to get his head onto it. And then there you can see quickly 3 players getting into the box. Cross coming in, eventually finding a player, but forced into a tight angle and not able to get it on target. But the chances continue to come. Potros still trying to find their footing. Had a long traveling. Haven't had any opportunity to train before this match since leaving the country. But now they have a chance here as Pegador plays it forward to Darinho. Darinho from an angle tries to get it across, but into the hands of the Alajuelense goalkeeper. Was looking for Del Rio, but not able to find him as he was cut into a tight angle. Mattis winning the ball back, runs right into pressure again. Here's Hernandez and Tinker. Now Mattis finds Del Rio. Del Rio has some pressure himself. A sliding challenge, doesn't get anything on it. Here's Bino. Tries to play it to Pegador, but again, just a little too heavy. You can see the difference so far in this match, but it's something that Potros want. These players want to get to the next level. Something that they have to get accustomed to and be able to handle. Every time they win the ball, every time they connect to the next player, they immediate pressure, high intensity pressure. And now here's a chance for Alajuelense. 1v1 with Hernandez. Cuts inside, gets a cross in, but Hernandez gets a touch to it, and it'll be a corner kick for Alajuelense this time. 28 minutes gone. About 17 minutes remaining in this first half. Still 1-0. Chance coming off of a counterattack for Alajuelense on that left-hand side, cross to the back post. Cross coming in here. A counterattack opportunity, but the pass was a little bit in front of Pegador, not able to get control. So the first substitution of the match is Chris Johnson's going to come in to replace Darnell Tinker. "29 minutes. So Darnell Tinker goes off. Chris Johnson comes to replace him on this left back position. First chance for Johnson with the throw into Del Rio, but now Alajuelense wins it back and they're in the attack. Ball to the edge of the box. Looking for a chance to get a shot. Instead goes wide. Has options in the middle. Gonna try to get through 1v1 across to the back post. One v one with Johnson, the newly entered player. Johnson wins it, trying to find Darino, but he was pulled back in the process and wins a free kick. There's a couple more Potros players get ready on the sideline. We'll see a few more names entering as this is a preseason friendly. Some players may exit and enter back into the game. It's trying to get a lot of minutes, trying to manage minutes as well. 3 games in the next 4 days for Potros. Want to avoid any injuries or fatigue as it's taking on 3 very high intensity opponents preparing for the fall season. Here's Ramirez, gets a flick on, looking for Mattis, but not enough control on the ball. Ball played wide. Johnson there to put pressure. Some quick touches and some quick movement from the player to get through the pressure. Can't connect with his teammate. Hernandez forced to play the ball out, and it was a close one. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick. A little difficult to see from where we're standing here in the corner. Potros FC back in action again tomorrow. We'll bring you that match live on our YouTube channel as well as we travel to Belén to face the Escorpiones. Cross coming in. Falls to the edge of the box, blocked by Hernandez, and now Van Buskirk's going to get to it. Has a chance to get a counterattack if he can find a teammate, but his attempt to keep the ball in play goes behind Pegador and not able to get a counter-attacking opportunity. Alajuelense forced all the way back to the goalkeeper, using the size of the field to their advantage, taking as much space, but goalkeeper forced to play the ball long. And now Del Rio connecting with McClune. Johnson getting forward. We've seen that same pass a few times. This time it's done well, kept into play, cross coming in, but cleared away by the Alajuelense defender. And Hernandez connecting with McClune, and here they go again. Mattis this time. Looking for Pegaro. Pegaro into the box, gets a chance here to get a shot, and he puts it into the back of the net. Goal for Potros. Lucas Pegaro gets his name on the score sheet, gets the game level here in minute 33 in Costa Rica. First goal for Potros in this preseason comes from Lucas Pegaro. I apologize. I don't think we got the replay in time. Let's see if we can see the replay. As now we just get the replay of the celebration, but a left-footed finish from a quick counter that time. They've tried it many times warming up into this game. Potros finally able to find the connection going forward. Finally able to find the players behind the lines. And Pegor getting his finish. And now the game restarts. One back by Pegor right away, but a foul called, so nothing will come from it. Going forward again, Alajuelense. Mattis coming back, trying to match the intensity, but makes a foul in the process. And ball put back into play by Alajuelense. A quick play through the center, connecting to the wide player. Great touch pass. Ramirez played back to the center. Finds the Alajuelense player, edge of the box. Cross coming in, cut back. Hernandez there. And now a chance to counter once again for Potros. Darino has 5 red players in front of him, only 1 white. Needs to take his time, finds McClune in the middle, has some time and space for himself, finds Ramirez wide. Now Potros getting some more players forward in the attack. Can they create another opportunity before this halftime? A quick switch by Mattis, finding Del Rio wide, has some space, manages to get his cross into the back post. Darino controls with his chest, but not able to get anything else besides that, as the pressure was on his back from Alajuelense. Now they'll have a chance to counter of their own. They'll try to connect. Good turn there. Very good agility from these Alajuelense young players. Their control of the ball, able to turn and get past into spaces very quickly, has been impressive so far. Here's Van Buskirk looking for McClune. Forces it into the Alajuelense player, and Del Rio not able to control on the rebound. Now quick counter here again for Alajuelense. Getting that ball to that wide area on the far side once again. Nice touches in there, but I spoke too soon, and that one falls to Pegor, but has too much pressure in front of him. Not enough support, and loses possession right away. Alajuelense taking their time moving the ball around in the back. You can see the shape kind of pan out as this game goes on. But Mattis winning the ball back once again. Not able to turn, but wins a free kick that time. And it's going to be a substitute for Potros, I believe, as Valenzuela is going to come in and replace McClune. So the second sub of this first half. As Pedro will replace McClune. Pedro Valenzuela replacing Dylan McClune. Getting immediately involved in the game with his first touches. Playing with the defense. Ben Buskirk on the ball. Ramirez getting forward. Has 5 red players in front of him, only 1 white. Common theme. But they win the throw in deep in. Del Rio at the edge of the box. Puts a cross in. Nobody in the back post. It's going to slowly roll out for a throw in. Alajuelense forced to clear the ball forward, and now Potros will have a chance to build from the back. Here's Mattis on the ball. Connecting with Valenzuela. Valenzuela trying to flick onto Del Rio, but his touch was to the Alajuelense player. A lot of slipping on the field as the grass is a little bit wet, but it's a good pitch overall. Just a little slippery. Still dry game so far. We were expecting a little bit of rain, but none so far. Here's Mattis. Losing the ball again, and Alajuelense with possession. Trying to find a player in the middle. His touch. One back by Valenzuela, and now Verona will build from the back. Here's Hernandez. Pedro Valenzuela. Johnson. Back to Valenzuela. Uranga. Verona trying to find Johnson, a little too high for him. Can't keep it in play. And Potros will make a third substitution just before halftime, as Mattis will be the one replaced. I believe that is Bobby Pomeran coming in. So Jarvis Mattis off, Bobby Pomeran coming in for the third substitute to finish off the last 5 minutes of this half. Ball put in. Ball kept in. Eventually falls out, but the referee decides it came off the Potros player. It's going to be thrown for Alajuelense. 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Can either of these teams take a lead into halftime? Pressure from Valenzuela. Eventually forced to go back to the center backs. Now switched across to the other side. They'll try this left side. They've been successful on this left side throughout the half. Let's see if they can do it again. Played to the middle. Now finds a striker. Hints of offside, but no assistant referees to watch the line, so the play continues. Uranga cutting that one out. Now a quick play from Valenzuela and Del Rio. Valenzuela's touch is just too far in front of him. And a great touch there from the Alajuelense player. Good work from him to keep possession as well, but now not able to find the runner coming in as Hernandez picked that one out. Del Rio has Darinho running inside. Darinho gets to it, but a foul will be called instead. Might have been just a bit of a step on the player as both players put a foot in for the ball. A little hard to see from where I'm standing. I have the net in front of me, so I couldn't see the contact as clearly. But the referee was right there. And the player did go down, so give him the benefit of the doubt. Preseason friendly, we want to keep players injury-free, keep them safe. Better to give the benefit of the doubt. Here's a chance for Alajuelense. Nice dummy there as the left-hand player gets forward. Cross coming in all the way across. Johnson there to clear it out. And they will get a corner kick for Alajuelense. But again, that left hand, that far side from this camera for Alajuelense has been where almost all the danger has been coming from. Their left wing back getting forward. And you can see the shape kind of playing out as this game has gone on. It looks like Alajuelense is playing with 3 center backs, with 2 wing backs, 2 central midfielders with 2 wingers, and a single striker up top. Depending on how you look at it, it could be like a 3-4-3 or a 5-2-3 or 5-4-1. But that's where their attacks have been coming from, those wings. Cross coming in, the headers off target. And Verona will take a goal kick. Played in, here's Van Buskirk. Pressure from Alajuelense. Not enough to stop Potros from getting the ball wide to Ramirez. Now Van Buskirk. Finding Valenzuela, connecting with Johnson. Darinho not able to get a touch. Johnson following his own pass to keep the pressure on. And Alajuelense playing through the lines once again. Nice control of the ball. Coming down that left-hand side again. 1v1 with Pomeran. Now a 2v2 as Ramirez and the left winger for Alajuelense get involved. Played back towards the middle. And the Alajuelense players' ability to find space and keep control of the ball has been, and get away from pressure, has been prevalent in this first half. Showing the level of these players, these young players, as they try to make their way into the professional career. Oranga stepped in there and then in the process got taken down, wins a free kick. One minute added on in this first half, or 1 minute remaining in this first half. Connection here from Darinho and Johnson. Darinho looking for some options, forced to go back to Oranga. As the lines of Alajuelense, you can see a clear line of 5 and a clear line of 4, cutting off all opportunities through the middle. And now Pomeran. Now Valenzuela. Wide to Johnson. Johnson has some work to do to get forward. Pomeran still looking for options to get forward. Goes wide to Ramirez. Immediate pressure against him. Darinho now on that far side, trying to get involved in the match. Gets his cross in. It falls to Del Rio and Pegora. Del Rio eventually getting it wide to Johnson. Johnson's cross not taken well, as goes out for a goal kick. So that might have been the last opportunity of this half. We're now into past the 45 minutes. We'll see if any time is going to be added. We did see a signal of 1 minute from the center referee, but there will be no more time to play as we go into halftime level. Alajuelense 1, Potros 1 going into halftime. Goal from Lucas Pegoror in the second part of the first half gets Potros back into this game. But Alajuelense has shown why they are a top club with these young players, very well coached and very well organized, making it difficult for Potros. But Potros, the champions of UPSL Georgia, finding their way back into the match and everything to play for in the second half. We'll be back to bring you that in a few minutes. So stick around and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you guys. Welcome back to the Centro De Alto Rendimiento here in Alajuela, Costa Rica. As we get ready for the second half, couple of changes for Potros as they come out. Oli Nuegbo coming in, Alessandro Polania, Fernando Canedo, and Kevin Cerecero starting in the second half as we get ready for the kickoff. Potros FC 1, Alajuelense 1. This is a reserves and U21 squad for Alajuelense. Players of the club looking to try to make it into the professional. As we start the second half, we'll get those substitutes made on here. But here is Potros FC with the kickoff, starting the game off, trying to get a little bit better rhythm in the second half as they had only a few chances in the first half. Lucas Pegador replaced at halftime, was the goal scorer. Of course, this is one of 3 matches in the next 4 days for Potros FC on this preseason tour of Costa Rica. A nice play there from Dariño with a flick on. Valenzuela tries to keep it in play, but gets called out of bounds. So as we get some of these substitutes up, as you can see, it was Lucas Pegador, the goal scorer. Cameron Verona replaced, as well as Spencer Van Buskirk. And I believe that would be all for this first half. We'll try to see if we can catch. And Jarvis Mattis would be the other one that was. Actually, it was Bobby Pomeran who was replaced. Here's a chance for Alajuelense. Johnson doing well to get back, and he will get a corner kick. Cross coming in, headed away. Dariño connecting with Del Rio. Del Rio looking for Dariño again. Gets a touch to it. Can he keep it in play? Gets a cross in, but into the hands of the goalkeeper. So nothing will come from that play right now. As we get the final substitutions put up on screen for you at home. So a little bit of change of shape as Uranga will now go into the midfield for the second half. You can see Pomeran, who came in late in the second half, replaced at halftime. He'll probably come back in at some point in the second half. But a shot there off the post and played off of Hernandez into the back of the net. And it's going to go down as an own goal for Alajuelense. Goal coming off the post, coming off of Kevin Hernandez Cerecero. Apologies, we're trying to see the replay on that one. As we just get the tail end of it. Let's see if we can see it again. Just see it comes off the post, comes back to Cerecero as he's getting up from the ground. He plays it into his own net. So Alajuelense taking the lead 2-1 early on, thanks to an own goal from Kevin Hernandez Cerecero. And Potros back underway here. Polania getting some touches on the ball. Good play here of Nuegbo and Hernandez. Del Rio not able to get touched, but eventually continues fighting, but not able to win in. Good work there from the center back to keep possession. And now Alajuelense coming from this other side. Johnson there to pick it out. Goes 1v1, gets past his mark, looking for a chance to get the ball in the middle. but doesn't find a teammate, and they'll get a throw-in instead. So, second half, early goal from Alajuelense. Quick counterattack opportunity, shot coming off the post, rebounding. A little bit of luck, and that was a hard fall by Valenzuela. He'll win the free kick, gets back up on his feet, so it looks like he's okay. It hit the ground pretty hard there as he jumped up. The Alajuelense player put his body in the way, forcing him to fall down. 50 minutes. 50. Yeah. Cross from Del Rio. Looking for Uranga on the back post. Gets his head to it, but not able to redirect it towards goal. It's going to be a goal kick. So early on, a little bit of some better connections as we saw from that last play, but still not complete in the final third as they make one or two passes, and then third one, the pressure. It seems like the Alajuelense players are always in the right place, but that comes from training and training and training. One of the top clubs. During halftime, we spoke with one of the players from the club, from the academies, mentioned that they train every day, multiple times a day. So these players are in one of the top infrastructures of Central America and ultimately of the world. And their level of physical preparation, their level of technical ability is shown on the field today. All the way from the academies all the way up to the first team who will play tonight in the Campeón de Campeones against Saprissa. Here's a chance for Alajuelenses. They connect to the middle, but not able to control it. And now Valenzuela, Potros with the opportunity to get some possession of their own. Dariño getting onto the ball. Potros players trying to show their own abilities by competing with these clubs, wanting to make it to the next level. It's the reason that we're here in the first place, and so far holding their own. Here's Del Rio. Not able to connect to the forwards. Now a chance for Alajuelense to come to the attack. Ball played out wide to this near side. This near side to the camera is where a lot of their chances came in the first half. But here's a chance for Potros, but hard challenge from the defender, winning it back and stopping any immediate danger. But Uranga picks up the loose ball and still continues with possession. He's taken down and wins the free kick in a wide area, that far side. Only one referee in this match today, as it's a little bit more of a scrimmage in the training grounds here for Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. Free kick played short to Johnson. Now played back to Hernandez. Finds Canero. Manages to get wide to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to turn with it. Not able to keep it in play as he lost his footing as he tried to turn. But now some pressure from Nuegbo. Forcing the ball back. Polania quick to pressure there. Almost winning the ball back, I should say. But his touch was not enough to dispossess the Alajuelense player. Now the ball played forward. A heavy touch from the Alajuelense player. And forced back into possession for Potros. Valenzuela on the ball. Looking for options. Del Rio. His ball forward is picked out by a defender and now into the feet of the goalkeeper, who picks it up and will restart the play. Ball played over the top. A chance here from Alajuelense in a tight angle. Goes across hits the post once again. Rebound opportunity here. Played across the goal to the edge of the box. Saved by Cerecero. Still with the Alajuelense player, eventually picked out by Valenzuela, who comes away with the ball. So, chance there from Alajuelense. First one off the post. Second one saved by Ceracero, and a foul called from that sliding tackle. Too dangerous in the referee's opinion. As this play gets ready to restart, let's see if we can see that opportunity once again. As Alajuelense, a substitute will be made by Potros. As we see the shot coming off the post. The second opportunity eventually saved by Ceracero, and now Pomeran will return to the game for the second time as Mark Binot is replaced. We will see the return of Bobby Pomeran. He only had about 5 minutes in the first half. He'll get a little bit more time this time. Here's Canedo trying to find Ramirez, but his pass is played out of bounds. And another substitute here. This time Benjamin Uranga will be the one replaced, and Darnell Tinker being reintroduced to the match. So at this point, any substitute will be a reintroduction, as every player has been played in this match now. So Darnell Tinker coming in. Looks like it will be a change of shape for Potros, or perhaps a change of position, as the cross comes into the back post, headed in. Johnson gets his head to it. Valenzuela trying to get away with it. Has pressure, forced to go back. Here's Johnson again. And back to Ceracero. Ceracero switching the play to Canedo. Canedo with some pressure. Finding Polania in the midfield. Polania trying to get past. Runs into two players, but Nuegbo there to support him. And wins a throw-in on this near side. So it does look like a change of shape for Potros as Tinker comes in and slots into that center back position. Polania continuing, wins a free kick. And it looks like free kick played short by Ramirez. Here's Tinker on the ball, trying to get back into the match after a slow start of the first half. Polania playing the ball forward. Got some contact in the process. He stays down for the time being. Back on his feet now, Polania. Pressure from him, forcing the ball out of bounds. Alessandro Polania coming into this game and with some good intensity so far. Here he is on the ball again. Just a little bit of a heavy touch there, but ball played back to the goalkeeper, forced forward. And a chance here for Alajuelense as the run from the far side, getting forward, controls, cuts inside. Now has to get past Tinker, does so. Has to get around, but can't find his teammate as the ball's cleared forward by Canedo. Pomeran's there to try to win it back. Del Rio reading the play and winning it back. Now Valenzuela on the ball. Polania trying to get the ball forward. Picked out by the Alajuelense defense and eventually cleared forward. Tinker will have his time. Has a little bit of pressure. Now Ceracero and Canedo. Played out of bounds by Canedo for another Alajuelense throw-in. Ball played forward. Hernandez forcing the ball out for a corner kick. So far, only 3 players for Potros have not been replaced at this point. Augusto Del Rio, Sebastian Ramirez, and Alan Hernandez staying on the field for the entirety of these 59 minutes. We'll see if there's some rotation as more games to come for Potros. Ball comes in. Nuegbo there on the back post gets his head to it. And Tinker getting this next one, playing it out for a throw-in. Potros, first of 3 matches here in preseason tour of Costa Rica. First one here against Liga Deportiva Alajuelense reserves and U21s. Tomorrow they will travel to Belén to take on the Escorpiones de Belén from the 2nd division of Costa Rica. And then this Saturday they will go all the way to the coast of Limón to take on Limón Black Star. That match will not be live streamed on our YouTube channel, but it will be posted afterward. It will be recorded and posted. Tomorrow's match will be live streamed against Escorpiones. Here is Valenzuela once again. Ball comes loose. Canero there to pick it up. Connecting with Ramirez. Ramirez cross. Safely into the hands of the Alajuelense goalkeeper.
Para atrás, portero, si no. Emma, hable. Pero, César, que Miranda puede pasar. Voy dentro para liberar el carril.
Alajuelense trying to find opportunities to get through the pressure. Potros doing a better job at stopping the ball from getting forward, but Alajuelense managing to find their way that time. And now they have a chance to come forward. A chip into the box, but it's a little bit too heavy and it will roll out for a goal kick. And now we will see Dylan McClune re-enter the game. And it looks like Chris Johnson will be the one replaced. He was the first player to enter the match in the first half. He will now be replaced. We'll see. Will that be the end of his game today? Perhaps. He may come back in or maybe rested until tomorrow's match. But Dylan McClune comes back into the game. Looks like he'll slot into the midfield once again. Now wearing the captain armband, Dylan McClune, as he did in the spring 2024 season, lifting the trophy at the end of the season for the regular season championship. Pomarin, Valenzuela. Pomarin getting wide, looking for Nuegbo in the middle. Gets a good cross in. Nuegbo's head, not enough on it, but it comes back to him. But cleared away by the Alajuelense defender before he was able to get anything on it. Here's Tinker. Heads back to Polania. Tinker once again continues with the ball. Has his own shot, but it's going to go very wide as he was not able to wrap his foot around it enough. The pressure from the Alajuelense player put him off. A little bit of some conversation going on between Nuegbo and the Alajuelense player. But again, this is a preseason friendly, so maybe a little bit of frustration, but no malintent. As we mentioned in the first half, the main objective, the main thing to avoid in these matches are injuries. So the players want to play with high intensity, but not in a way that's going to put themselves or the opponents in danger. So far, it's been a good match of high intensity. Alajuelense on the attack again, leading thanks to an own goal early in the second half by the goalkeeper, Cerecero. A little bit unfortunate for him as the first shot came off the post. A chance here for Alajuelense to extend their lead from this right-hand side. Crossed in, and it's going to be another own goal. This time, I believe that was off of Hernandez. But again, the cross coming in for Alajuelense from that right-hand side. 3-1 lead in the second half, just as we were talking about the first goal of the second half. Once again, they get another own goal, managing to get behind the defense. Cross coming in at a fast pace, hard to deal with, but ends up in the back of the net for Potros, against Potros. Again, into their own back of their own net is what I meant to say. Ramirez finding Del Rio. Pomeran and Del Rio connecting. Ramirez coming forward. Chested down to Pomeran. Pomeran trying to get it into the box for Nuegbo, but picked out by the defense. Some good quick play, but a little bit of impatience right at the end of it. Touch a little too heavy for Alajuelense. One back by Potros. Tinker trying to get onto it, but the pressure is against him. And now a chance for a shot from Alajuelense. Hernandez doing well to get his body in between, and he's pulled down. Wins a free kick, and Cerecero putting it back into play. Canedo on the ball. Here's McClune. Valenzuela. Nuegbo with a hard tackle. Eventually comes out for a throw-in. We see some players getting warmed up on the bench. Probably some reintroductions of some of the players from the first half. Del Rio chasing the ball down. Gives away a foul. Free kick for Alajuelense. And now looks like Jarvis Mattis is getting ready to come back into the match, but it will not be at this opportunity. It'll probably be in the next one. Here's Alajuelense getting through in the midfield once again, trying to find that right hand side, but Darnell Tinker reading it, and now McClune playing wide to Ramirez. Valenzuela. McClune. Valenzuela. Pomeran. Now McClune flicking it back onto Polania. He's too far in front of him, and the Alajuelense player is quick to it. Lucas Pegoror, the goal scorer, getting ready to come back in as well. Tinker blocking that pass forward. But one back by Alajuelense, this time dribbling forward, but fouled in the process. And we will see those substitutes now. Sebastian Ramirez will be one of the players replaced. Probably will be the end of his day as Jarvis Mattis comes in to replace him, and the other player replaced was Augusto Del Rio, and Lucas Pegoror back into the match. A bit of a scramble in the box leads to an Alajuelense corner. "69 minutes gone, about 21 minutes remaining. Past the halfway point of the second half. Cross coming in, right in front of the box, but no contact on it. Falls to Pomeran, who gets the ball forward. Pegador's going to try to get to it. A hard challenge on him, but he stays on his feet. Nuegbo now finding his way forward. Ball played to him. Can he get to it before the defender? Flicks it on to Mattis. Mattis with some pressure, trying to keep possession, but running into 3 Alajuelense defenders and eventually losing the ball. Alajuelense with possession now. Playing into the midfield. Flicked on easily. Played behind the defender, Hernandez. Chance to put a cross in. Blocked by Canedo, and now Tinker's going to try to come away with it. Plays Polania. Has Mattis in front of him. Does well to find him. And now switches it wide to Pomeran, who's now back in this right back position, but he cannot control that pass. And it's going to be a throw-in for Alajuelense. Still with a 3-1 lead thanks to 2 second half own goals. The first one coming off of goalkeeper Cerecero. Second one coming off, I believe, off of Alan Hernandez. Potros still trying to play their way back into this match as we head into the final 20 minutes or so. And we see a couple more substitutes getting ready. Mark Binot, Benjamin Uranga, and Spencer Van Buskirk all on their feet on the bench. Uranga and Van Buskirk look like they're heading to the half. Binot still not ready, and a quick free kick played, and the shot far off the mark. And now Uranga will come back into the game. Tinker down. We'll see if the substitute will be for him. So Uranga will replace Tinker, and it looks like McClune will also be replaced again, and Van Buskirk will come back into the match. So that will see Alan Hernandez move to that left back position. Nuegbo on the ball. Wins the throw-in, looking for an option, but leaves it for Hernandez instead. Chance for Potros to get something, to get back into this match as we head into the final minutes, but not going to happen in that throw-in as Pegador not able to control. Here comes Alajuelense moving the ball to this left-hand side. Takes the space in front of him and now playing through the center. Mid pressure on from Mattis. Mattis winning it back, but a foul called against him instead. So quick play from Alajuelense in the midfield, picked out by Canedo. I will say, despite the score, I do believe, in my opinion, Potros has done a better job at containing Alajuelense in the second half. 2 own goals that came, one from a little bit of bad luck, one from a good play from Alajuelense. But the first match of 3, no training before this match since landing in Costa Rica last night. It's a good test for Potros to get used to the new environment and to learn. Good learning experience for this young squad as well. Here's a chance for Alajuelense. A nice turn and a good cut into the middle, but Valenzuela followed the play well. Plays it in behind for Pomarin, running on. Now he's going to play with Pegador. Pegador trying to turn with it. Bounces off and hits off of his elbow. And a free kick will be given to Alajuelense. Played back in. No substitute not able to get on. But play continues. Alajuelense once again. That time Hernandez was there to pick it out. Headed forward by Uranga. Mattis looking for Pegador, running in behind. The pass wasn't long enough and picked out by the defender. Alajuelense in control. Playing through the middle once again, connecting. They're always looking to connect to that midfielder. When they don't see the opportunity, they get it to him. Try to draw players towards him and then play it back wide or play it forward. Now the cross coming in to the back post. Believe there was a touch from Uranga and it's going to be a corner kick. And now a substitute for Alajuelense. We enter the final 13 minutes plus any potential added time. It will be a corner kick for Alajuelense as they make their substitution, getting some players into the box. Cross comes in, headed away by Canedo. To the edge of the box, volleyed. Bounces around a few times before cleared by Nuegbo. Back wide to Alajuelense. Not able to find an opportunity from that play, but cleared from Potros. And now Alajuelense will have a chance to build from the back once again. Chipped forward but doesn't find a teammate, and a goal kick for Potros. Van Buskirk on the ball. Pomarin. Canedo. Possession lost in the final third. Cross coming in. Hernandez following his man. Threw him off enough. Don't think there was a touch on it. It's going to be a goal kick. Potros FC out of the UPSL Georgia division in the United States, traveling to Costa Rica, taking on 3 professional clubs during this preseason tour. First one here today against Liga Deportiva Alajuelense U21 squad. These players on both teams trying to make their way into the professional soccer world, trying to impress many scouts and coaches here today watching this match. Here's Mattis on the ball, trying to get past his marker, keeps possession. Has some space in front of him, trying to get the ball in behind, but it's just not wide enough and not quick enough to find a teammate. Rolls out for a goal kick. Pressure from Nuegbo, gets a touch on it, a little bit of luck for Alajuelense, falls to their teammate and they keep possession. Now some pressure from Potros, Nuegbo and Polania working together. Forcing the ball all the way back. Now Pegor putting pressure. Good play from the defender to find his teammate. Good calm play with the pressure to keep on playing through it. And eventually finding the outlet on the far side. Hernandez trying to win it back. And eventually Uranga there. Lands in Pegor's feet. Now Mattis, but it has pressure coming hard from behind and loses out again. His pressure on to win it back, and Dylan McClune will re-enter the game for the third time today. Alan Hernandez coming off for the first time today. And now a chance here from Pegor trying to get back. Plays it across the edge of the penalty area. No Potros players there to get anything on it. Cleared away, and now Fernando Canedo will keep it in play. Or he'll let it roll for a throw-in, rather. And now he goes all the way back to Cerecero. Uranga. Finding Polania in the midfield. Polania has some pressure. Forced to go back to Van Buskirk. Pomeran. Van Buskirk again. Sent wide to Uranga. McClune. McClune gets past his pressure. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. 9 minutes remaining. Still 3-1 in favor of Alajuelense. A missed pass there, but Potros not able to get onto it. Now Mattis putting some hard pressure, trying to win the ball back. And a little bit of sloppiness as we head into the final minutes of this match. Both teams not able to really find their passes the way that they would want to. Going forward, McClune on the throw-in. Can he make a difference coming into that left back position? The fourth player to play in that position in this game today. Here's Polania. Trying to play the ball forward. Eventually, Mattis puts a little too hard of a challenge and free kick for Alajuelense. Ball played forward into a wide position. Pomeran was there to force it out for a throw-in. Throw-in into the box. Not able to control. Uranga there. Trying to play it out. Van Buskirk as well. Eventually gets it forward, but only to an Alajuelense player. The pressure continues on. He slips. And Pegor is there to pick it up, but he loses possession right away. And now the cross eventually coming in. Headed into the box. On the far post. Off target. Opportunity missed for Alajuelense to put this game to rest in the final 6 minutes. But play continues on. Potros still down by 2. Have a chance to come back into this match with only a few minutes remaining. Alajuelense making it difficult for them with the pressure. Ball played forward. Mattis comes away with it. Looking for support. Here's Valenzuela. Playing with Van Buskirk. Back Out to Nuegbo. Now Mattis finds Pegador. Good play here from Potros, finding Nuegbo, but his touch lets him down. So opportunity gone there. And pressure from Pegador. And now throw in for Alajuelense. Valenzuela picking up that one. McClune wide on the left side, trying to get a cross in. Finds Pegador. Shot! Saved by the Alajuelense keeper. Not enough on that shot to really put any danger, as he had it on the turn, but pressure from Polania gets it in a dangerous position. Nuegbo trying to get his foot in. And McClune there as well. Polania and Mattis. Back wide to McClune. McClune having a shot into the back post. And what a finish there from Dylan McClune from that left side. Getting Potros back within one with 5 minutes to go. As mentioned a few minutes ago, they're still in this game if they could stay with an opportunity. And there it came. Let's see that one again. Excellent finish as the ball came across. Polania and Mattis connecting around. Ball eventually fell out to the wide area thanks to a tackle from Mattis and a one-time finish into that back post from Dylan McClune, bringing the game back into 1 goal difference. Alajuelense 3, Potros 2. 4 minutes remaining, plus some potential added time here in the Centro De Alto Rendimiento. Back underway, Alajuelense in possession. Pressure from Potros. Here's Nuegbo. McClune with a hard challenge, winning it back. Here's Mattis. Can he get something else into this game? McClune getting forward again. Wins a free kick for Alajuelense. Either way, probably would have been a goal kick, but they get a free kick for a handball instead. Potros are going to have to try to keep them into this half to try to stay into the game in these final minutes. Free kick taken forward. Goes all the way back to Canedo. He forces it out for a throw-in. And now Alajuelense will have a chance to get players forward. They might take their time with this as we head into the final minutes. They're up by a goal in this first preseason match. Don't think we'll see any more changes for Potros in this match. We'll see. As it looks like a potential long throw-in, or not really successful, and McClune plays it forward to Mattis. Mattis trying to get through, but he's held back. Probably would be a yellow card in an official match, as this a friendly play is allowed to continue. Pomeran playing wide to Pegador. Pegador has some space in front of him. Needs to get control of the ball first. Gets past 2 players. Gets into the box. Can he put it in? Into the back post. Off the crossbar. And cleared out for a corner kick. What an opportunity there from Lucas Pegador. Dribbled past 2. Let's take a look at that one more time. But that was the chance to tie the game. Nearly got it in the last minutes. But they'll get another chance from this corner kick. But there was that chance for Pegador. Got into the box on a tight angle. Hits off the crossbar. Not back onto target. Back into the corner kick. Here's the chance. Nuegbo forward. Uranga forward. Mattis, Valenzuela, Pomeran. Cross from McClune. Uranga's there. Not able to get his head to it. Cleared out by Alajuelense. They have a chance to counter. 1v1 with Polania. Now it's going to be a 2v2 chance here. Van Buskirk gets to it first. Cerecero playing forward. Pomeran's there. Now Van Buskirk has options in front of him, but gets picked out, read by the Alajuelense player. Taking his time, getting players forward for Alajuelense, and now decides to go back. They're going to try to play this last minute out by keeping possession. Potros are going to need to win the ball back soon if they get one more chance in this match. Good play there from Alajuelense. Good 1-2 plays. Good triangles. Chance here to go forward. Gets past his pressure, but Canedo puts a leg in. He stays down afterwards, but the play continues. Nothing called. A chance to put a cross in here to the back post. Headed back down and eventually cleared by McClune. Play stopped as Canedo was still down. He's now back on his feet. We are into the 90th minute. Only 10 seconds remaining. We'll see how much time is going to be allowed to play afterwards. But the play will be continued with a drop ball. Alajuelense was in possession. They'll get an uncontested drop ball. Ball's now in play. Pressure is slow from Potros. Ball's into the midfield. Alajuelense coming forward again. Player goes down and a foul given. The protest from the Potros players. They didn't believe there was any contact. But a free kick for Alajuelense. A little bit far for shooting distance, but could be a chance to put a cross in. He might fancy his chances. He might decide to play short and try to waste a little bit more time. But it looks like he's lining up for a shot from this free kick. He has it, but it's way over the bar. And there goes the final whistle. Alajuelense 3, Potros FC 2 in this first preseason match here in Costa Rica. An entertaining match, back and forth. 3-2. Final score. Thanks to 2 own goals by Potros FC. Alajuelense able to get away with the win. Potros FC starting off not with the result they wanted, but a good experience. A lot of minutes for many players, playing against a really well organized, really well coached, technically strong and physically strong young team in this match. This has been Christopher Waranga bringing you this match. We'll be back again tomorrow to bring you the match against Escorpiones de Belén. So we will see you there on our Potros YouTube channel. Thank you.